Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do part 2 in the Seasons book by Hanna Karlzon, and we are working on the double spread of the cute little mice in the tree. And I'm going to go ahead and color in the mice. So I did a little test on his ear to make sure I could get the pink right on that. So what we're going to use inside the little ears is the Deco Pink, which is 1014, and a little bit of the Rosy Beige 1019. And we're just going to put that Deco Pink in here first, and we're going to do the mice the same on both pages. So we're just going to stick it in here in his ear, going around, getting it up on the top. And I could probably get you down a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to go in with the Rosy Beige and just kind of darken some of these little areas up a bit, leaving most of the pink showing. Just kind of give him a contour in his ears here a little bit. Then we're going to go in with white. I know it's a little small, 938. And we're just going to blend that in, just picking up the pink, anything else, and leaving a white area in his ear for the brightness. And if I want to darken that a little later, I will probably put in a little brown down here. But we're going to go with the brown colors, and I have a whole selection of those because I'm going to make my little guy dark brown with a little white nose. And like I said, all of the mice are going to be done the same. So I have a dark brown, which is 946. A dark umber, which is 947, a sienna brown, which is 945, chocolate, which is 1082, a beige sienna 1080, and eggshell, which is 140. And those are the pencils that I will be using for the fur on these little guys. So I will go ahead and start with the kind of dark areas around his ears, and I'm going to take the darkest color, which is your dark umber, and I'm going to kind of pull in some of this color around the fluff of his ears. Tiny little strokes, kind of making him fluffy. He's got some fluff here anyway. I'm going to make him fluffier. I'm just dragging the marks up him. Kind of turning the pencil every now and then so I have the sharp point touching the little mouse. We're going to bring it kind of up his nose here. Towards his eyes. This is just a little light coat. We're going to leave his nose area kind of white, so I'm going to go ahead and put some eggshell in here so that I don't darken him up too much in this area. And kind of under his little chin. And we'll put a little white in there also, just to blend those two together and bring it out a little bit. I'm going to go in with some of the Sienna Brown and darken up his little snout here, and then under his eyes. I'm going to give him a little puffy cheek here. And then just bring in some of that color. Going to have to sharpen these up a little bit. Before I get too far, I'm going to go ahead and color in his eyes. So I'm going to just, in this area, just bring those in and make them big and black. I'm going to use a Posca pen and add some highlights in there. And then around his eyes are going to stay a little white. I'm just going to add a little bit of whiteness around there. And then we're just going to go in with all the brown tones and get him a little darker face. So this is the dark umber. And we're going to bring that in. Bring it up from his nosy, down around his cheek a little, going up his forehead. We'll just end up taking tiny little strokes all the way around his back and up his sides and everything. So just tiny little strokes. And then we're going to switch the colors just to give him a little variation. In his fur color. We want it a little dark there. So we'll bring in some of the Sienna Brown. And just tiny little strokes. Down, excuse me. Down across his legs here too. It'll be darker here under his ear, but we want to put some of this color down. And then on his tail, we're going to make the backside here a little darker, so we can just bring in some of that. Because we have a smoother tail here. And then bring it back into the fuzzy. Leave some of this light in his arm here so he has a little highlight. And then we're just going to keep layering it. So it'll be kind of boring. And get the dark umber and dark brown here. And I'm going to lower the camera just a bit more. And move the mic down a little so I can get in here and see what I'm doing a little better. But just make sure you get some of the hairlines showing. And just go around and can pull out some of the fuzz if you want to. I want them kind of fuzzy. And we're going to want his feet light, so we're going to put a little lighter color on them. Lightness in the ears. On the inside. You just basically play with this until you think it looks good. Add a little chocolate in here. And we're just going to keep going, bringing in the Sienna Brown here. And some of that color brought in towards the center. Okay if I go over the pine branches and stuff, because I'll just erase it out of there if I don't want it there. A little more darkness in his ears here. Okay, then we'll go back with the darker colors. Bring in some more fur. And he's looking pretty good. I'm going to throw in some of the beige, Sienna Beige in here. And then I'll just keep playing with his fur until I like the look of it. So I'm going to darken it just a bit more down here. And do a little bit darker on his ears. darkness around his little gems. Each one of these little mice has got its own little gem on it. They'll all be different colors. At least I'll make them all different colors. So that's kind of what he's going to look like. Like I said, I'll keep playing with them until I get him absolutely perfect. But for the most part, that's him. I'm going to put a tiny bit of pinkness in his tail here. And on his little feet. And probably his little nose. Give him a little pink nose. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do all the mice like him. So you only need to see one done, I think. And then when I get back, or in a few minutes, that'll be part 3, I think. I will do the candy cane and show you how I'm going to do them. There are 3 of them on the page also. Let's see, how long have we been on? 17. I might be able to get one of these candy canes done. So I will show you this candy cane here. I'm going to do it in raspberry colors. So we will do a bit of the red, and we're going to pick a red and a white, I guess, area. And we're going to put raspberry down. And bring raspberry up. And if you know, there is a little bit of blue in here, but if the candy cane is white, it will reflect the blue anyway. So that's okay. So I'm assuming there's a stripe here. This one or this one. I'm going to do this one red. And then this one up here. And this one here. And then this one here. In the darkest area, I'm going to come in with the black raspberry, so just on the edges and where it touches the line to the white. And I'm just going to darken those up. I'll have to get a little closer down there to see that one. And then we're going to go in with the white pencil and just kind of blend those two together. And then on the white portion of this candy cane, I am just going to try to put some white in the center here if there's too much blue showing. And then we're going to do the bows. And the bows, I think, shall be done probably... I have to think of the color on those, but all the candy canes will be colored just like that one is. So, I'm sorry, the phone is ringing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. I will go ahead and stop the video here, and I will be touching these up if they don't look quite right, but blending them together a little bit better. And then I will see you guys in part 3. And I should have all the candy canes done and the other 2 mice on the other page. So take care, everybody, and I will see you in part 3. Bye now.